right, sorry.
Okay, so we're starting up again. Hi, Jeremy Powers. Thank you for joining Pro Velo Passion and all of your fans out there. We're here in Fort Collins at the U.S. Grand Prix cyclo-cross, getting ready for the elite men's race. How are you feeling today? What do you think about the course?
I think it's great. Yeah, I'm feeling really good, and the course is exceptionally muddy and very slick and very fast. So it's everything. You know, last year we had the same type of race at Fort Collins, a little bit boggier, but we weren't expecting this, and no one was expecting this kind of weather here. So very cold and very muddy. So I think the goal today is to just stay warm. You know, I'll let the riding do that. I'll let everybody do their own part in the riding, but just staying warm would be a good thing to do for today.
Oh, are you aiming for a podium place?
Definitely, yeah. This is a good race for me. It's a really good course. You know, it's hard to say with the altitude. It's a lot of unknown factors, but yeah, I think this is a good course for me. You know, I like the way it flows, and I don't know. I feel good on it so far in the warm-up laps.
Okay, terrific. So we've got some specific fans from specific questions from fans on Twitter.
What's up?
One is David Harmon during coverage of Tour of Beijing said that it's going to be hard for guys to continue doing both road and cross going forward, or we're seeing that now. What are your thoughts about that? Do you see yourself continuing to do both, or just one or the other?
Yeah, I actually just signed a 2-year deal with Jelly Belly, so I'm going to be racing on this team for this season and next season, and then Jelly Belly for 2 more years. And I think it is hard to do both, but I think it's also important to remember that if you have a good team and they're willing to work with you towards both your goals, then be able to get, you can get everything done. So Jelly Belly has been really great to me, and they've been able to kind of see me off on August, the end of August, early September. They say, you go do cyclo-cross, we'll have you back in May, and that's been really great for me. I take a nice break after World Championships, and then I come back and I get to do some road racing. And so, yeah, both work hand in hand for me. And to every rider that's trying to do it, you got to make your situation work for you. So that would be my advice to anyone that's wondering.
Okay. Fabulous. I also hear that you tend to have cupcakes back here. Is that true today?
There's no cupcakes here today, just cold, wet bike racers.
Okay, we've heard of some wacky hand-ups out there in cross, like beer and cash.
Yes.
Anything else crazy out there that the spectators
I once was
haven't
given
seen?
a rubber chicken, but I did not take. But I was given it, but I did not take it.
Why didn't you want it?
I didn't know what to do with it. You would say I had my hands full.
Okay, great. What's your most or least favorite cross obstacle?
A long run-up with stairs at the beginning of it where I have to run in like dirty mud is probably my least favorite obstacle.
Okay.
My favorite obstacle is something that I can ride up that other people have to run.
Okay, and do we have that on the course today?
There is a section, but it's kind of half and half. I don't know if I'll be able to ride it every lap, so I may or may not do it, but we'll see.
Okay, great. And then we've had somebody ask, how is it that you get a shout out on Behind the Barriers and or a JPOW mixtape?
A JPOW mixtape would be hard to find since I don't even have one of those anymore. I used to do a lot of stuff with music, but these days it's just me finding other people's music because I'm so busy traveling, running around, racing so often. But to get on Behind the Barriers, you would just have to find Sam Smith, and today he is actually right behind me.
Is that Sam Smith?
That's Sam Smith. So if you want to shout out to Behind the Barriers, probably just ask him and we'll edit one in.
Okay, terrific. And lastly, do you really have an off season then? What are your plans until you start
Usually
up the road season?
I usually go away and take some time. I usually have 4 weeks off. I do a couple days at the Jelly Belly training camp in San Diego, but it's not racing or riding. It's just meeting everyone, getting clothes, bikes, etc., and really relaxing. So I'm working on that more and more. It's just really have this 1 month off, 4 weeks, just to take a real nice break. And truly any more than that, and I usually go a little bit crazy. So.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Jeremy, and good luck in the race today.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you.